G'day everyone and welcome to DV's Openings. I'm Lachlan Patterson. Now on DV's Opening 41 is Made In Melbourne Sport 2006-17 from 7 Sport, and here we go.
The City of Melbourne hopes that in 1956 it will be her pride, her pleasure and privilege to welcome you to the 16th Olympiad.
Melbourne, 7th city of the British Empire with a population of 1.25 million people, Australia, one of only 4 nations which have participated in every Olympiad of the modern era, is the only one not yet awarded the Games. And that is why she is wholeheartedly behind Melbourne's invitation to celebrate the 16th Olympiad in that city in 1956.
Truthfully, Melbourne in the early 50s was a quiet and innocent city on the verge of greatness, about to wake from its slumber, about to welcome the world, about to take the global spotlight and begin a journey that would transform it into the sporting capital of the Southern Hemisphere. The Olympic flame was on the way. The venues were world class, and the technological wonder of the age, television, was about to invade our lounge rooms.
I declare open the Olympic Games of Melbourne, celebrating the 16th Olympiad of the modern era.
More of the Olympics in a moment. Tonight we're looking back on nearly 50 glorious years that changed our city and changed our lives, changed the way we looked at sport and at life in general, and produced a new pantheon of sporting heroes.
Come in from a free feed.
I did eat in the Melbourne Cup. There is a pig at full forward.
Female streaker. Goodness me.
You won't catch Lawrence O'Toole.
Default, Mr. McAvaney.
Whoa!
Stuck her right up them. That's what you did.
Who would choose my commentary of the game?
That could be it.
What you grew up with was Made in Melbourne, made by 7 Melbourne, and delivered at first by the most primitive of means. Excuse the quality. At the time, the live coverage of the 1956 Olympics was regarded as first rate, with 3 cameras in total to cover events at the MCG and the Olympic pool. Betty Cuthbert, Shirley Strickland, Dawn Fraser and Murray Rose would become international superstars, while closer to home, a couple of young radio stars named Ron Casey and Bill Collins were making the move to the new medium.
And they're racing and got away well too. Benny Cuthbert leads out on the outside from Stupnik on the inside rail, and Daniels on the outside. It's Benny Cuthbert for half distance in front with Stupnik, and Benny Cuthbert won it for Australia. But the Australians are gathering up. Benny Cuthbert waiting for the last change for the Australians as they come through here. And it's quite a good change for the Australians, and it's Australia, it's Great Britain and America as they come down the straight. Benny Cuthbert sliding for the line, and Britain are fighting back, but Benny Cuthbert holding her as she goes for the line to win it for Australia.
The kids of the day would remember 1956 forever.
I've always remembered very clearly the opening ceremony, the lighting of the cauldron, and the release of the doves right around the boundary of the MCG, signifying peace and hope and everything else. So the MCG to me was a bit like the world of sport. a bit like Channel 7 in those days, it was all about Melbourne.
The Olympics sparked a building boom. While 7 was building towers to transmit the pictures, the MCG would just keep on growing. 121,000 there as we butcher the 1970 Grand Final. A new stadium was built at Waverley. HSV7 put up the lights to give you night football. But don't blame us for the sprinklers.
Sprinklers have come on at VFL Park in the middle of the match. They'll do anything to win a game. There's more coming on.
The weather.
Have a look at that. It is unbelievable, really. Look at those hailstones. Well, the visibility's so bad he had to put his hand up.
Well, if you look,
I've got it. Don't think we're all that far from snow, you know.
Or the power failure that left our commentators and everyone else in the dark.
Ross, what a disappointment.
Unbelievable. It was a great game until the lights went out.
And while Waverley would come and go in this sporting lifetime, a brand new
And that's the end of tonight's edition of TV Robins. Thanks for watching. If anyone's any questions, views, TV reviews, TV Robins, TV Robins, and from the vault, put them in questions below. And don't forget to put those thumbs up and subscribe. Hope you've enjoyed as much as I have on a very special documentary, Made in Melbourne Sport. 50 years of TV from HSV7 Melbourne. And just before I sign off, during the last video, we surpassed the 80 subscriber milestone. A massive thank you to great fans. Thank you much for great support. And there's a lot of great entertainment coming up right here on Pazin TV. And that's it. Thanks for watching TV Robins. We'll see you next time right here on Pazin TV. Good night, everyone.